right, thank you. passing. Oh, hey guys. Thank you.
Pretty good.